Okay, now let's jump to the exercise. Please make sure you've got follow presenter toggled on. I'm going to share my lab and go through the exercise. Jump to my flow. Now remember on day 1 when we talked about projects, we're going to import a project to be able to complete this lesson. So it'll be a bit of a refresher for you. So we're going to go to projects, import project, and we're going to browse. Go to FME data, resources, create data integration apps, and create a gallery app. Click import. We can see we've got oh, sorry, my doorbell went. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that. We've got a couple workspace apps. We've got the Earthquake extrusion one that we've already made, but just in case you didn't complete the previous one, this can overwrite it and create it for you. And we've also got a simple self-serve portal. I believe it's the same as the app that we used yesterday. So I'm going to click continue. Going to import these items because I need those tokens to be able to run the apps. Owners, admin is good. Continue, and there's no other options there. Oh, that's just the log file. So if we go back to projects, should make sure that I've got it all. Yeah, I've got the 2 workspace apps. So that other list included the dependencies. Here's actually a good opportunity. On Monday when I was talking about dependencies, none of the items we used had dependencies. So this was just no. And if I click this button, this was grayed out. But here I can click view dependencies and we get the token, the user, and the workspace that is dependent on this workspace app running successfully. So now that we've got those, I'm going to go to create a gallery app. I'm gonna name this Flow Training Gallery app. You can name it your organization's gallery app or maybe a certain department's gallery app. Give it a title. And I'm going to skip a description for now. And we're going to come down to links. So if I click create, I can select a type. I'm going to select a workspace app. And then I'm going to choose the Earthquake extrusion app. The label, I will just label it Earthquake extrusion. And then I don't want to add a tooltip or image for this one, so I'll just click add link. Next, I'm going to add the self-serve portal. So same thing, I'm going to add a workspace app, self-serve portal, label it self-serve portal. Whoops. And that's good as well. So we can see here we've got our 2 workspace apps and we've got this icon. We could have customized this icon, but chose not to for these. So now I'm going to add a URL. So in type, I'm going to select URL. The URL I'm going to add is just going to be one of our tutorials. So I'm going to paste it in here. There we go. The label, this is our getting started with FME Flow tutorial. So label it that. And then in this case, I want an image with the link. So I'm going to browse the file system, go back to FME data, resources, flow authoring, and I'm going to add the FME flow icon. So now when I click add link, it'll appear here. So we've got our app icons, and then I've got the flow logo for the link. Now, getting started with FME Flow is pretty introductory, so I want it to appear first in the order of my list of apps along. So I'm just going to click move up here, and then I'm going to click it again. So now it's ordered first. We do have the same customization options as Workspace apps. We're not going to do any of these today. We'll just leave it as is, but just so you're aware that the options are there. I'll click create. So now I've got my app URL that I can click on and open. And so here's my gallery app. I can access this URL. Takes me to that tutorial. Close that. I can open the Earthquake Extrusion app. And here's that app we just created, the Workspace app, I should say. If I click run, it'll run again. We can see I've got my KML file again. So yeah, those are gallery apps that just, act as a landing page for different links or apps. You can also add automation apps. We haven't created those yet, so we're not going to add one. But tomorrow you'll know how, so you can create your own with all the different apps. So now I'm going to give you 10 minutes to create your own gallery app, and that'll be the last exercise for the day. So we'll wrap up in about 10 minutes. Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. We had a couple issues creating getting the project imported, so we were just helping out. We do have a question in the chat on the quiz questions. One of them about following are you able to link to in a gallery app, another gallery app, a workspace app, the SAFE website, your organization's email server, and an automation app are the answers to that question. Hopefully that helps.